So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still.
England.
Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. So straight into the action. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making...
Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
That's an imaginative pass. And this is Kane. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. So it is still 0-0. Saka. Looking to play him in. Real chance here. Saka. An instinctive delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquinhos. Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Brazil really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Junior. Space for him to turn and look. No way through, so back it comes. Hangs one in. Gomez with the clearance. Played back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Roberto Carlos. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's lost his man here. Ronaldinho! So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho going after that.
England certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cafu. Danilo chooses to go cross-field. Not the most convincing of passes. Casemiro, Ronaldinho. And he's forced to go back. That's a nicely shaped ball. Plenty to it. And Beckham! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Dunk. And it's Bellingham. Grealish. Grealish delivers.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cafu. And it's Guimaraes. Played to Casemiro. He shifted it to the flank. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. England come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's a...
Takes a shot! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of...
Applies the finish! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish of true class! And they are disappearing out of sight. It's gone in, he's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Kane. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Marquinhos. Roberto Carlos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found a way through. He's had a shot! And it's there! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And yes, it's him again. Brazil visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Guimaraes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Grealish does well to get it back. Cafu. Danilo. And it's Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Here's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gomez concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution for England, number 20, Eddie Nketiah. Coming on the field is number 90,
Ederson.
Tammy Abraham.
England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Grealish. And the counter is on. It's Saka. Looking for a runner. Has to go back here. And here's Grealish. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
After 71 minutes.
That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So could they be onto something here?
Number 7, Bellingham.
Kane!
Coming on to replace him.
This
is
time, surely!
Number 8,
Ronaldinho.
Frank Lampard.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Gomez was in no mood for any of that. Grealish, and he's got his cross in. Oh, important interception. Oh, he's been caught napping. Abraham! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Substitution for England. Number 17.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Second.
Lots and lots
Coming
of
on the
changes.
field
I think you
is
have to admire his
number
willingness to keep
21,
plugging away, but the manager
Madueke.
has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Roberto Carlos. Gahey clears. Gahey defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's in a great position here. There's the shot! Goal, England! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Kane, look at the space here. Nice interception, well timed.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
6 added minutes has been
Not
indicated.
too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Casemiro.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or
Roberto
two.
Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Throw in. Now it's Neymar. And it's Guimaraes. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. So that's it. It is all over. England were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just... Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation
everybody,
laced
and
with the
welcome to
odd
today's
infusion
match.
of nerves.
England
Everyone knows what's at
against
stake here.
Portugal.
The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's gone loose. And here's Saka. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Perilously close. João Neves. And it's Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Greenish receives it in a wide position. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vitinha.
Portugal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Lampard. Goal, England! And there is his 30th goal.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gehi tries to clear. Gonçalo Inácio. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And this is Greenish. He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out. And the shot! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. Now that's well seen too. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passing nice and neat.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
And a chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Pass somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Now it's Nketiah. Beckham. Ambitious ball here. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Beckham. Passes short and sharp. And again they run up against stubborn defence. Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they can... And that is all they have time for. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
England marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he's quick to return it, and the shot! And that's a tiny finish! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce...
And the shot! Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Lampard, now he's running away. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Threads one in, engages and forces him off the ball. Vitinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Saka. Beckham. Lampard. Can he get on the end of this? Nketiah. Great chance! In he goes again.
The attendance for this match
And
was
that's past the post.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Nicely weighted ball. That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitution for England. Number 20.
England perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Is number 9. Hey.
Beckham. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Kane. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, now he can run away with it. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Played in with purpose. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, can they get him away? Gonzalo Ramos. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ramos. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Ramos. He's shifting through the gears here.
Substitution for England.
It's their second corner of the game.
Bellingham. Number 18.
That has been knocked clear.
Coming on the field.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 14.
Now it's Rashford. That has not gone well. England have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Fase. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Ramos. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Beckham. Spread to the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. Rafael Leao. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? In by Cancelo. Keeper has taken... And he'll shoot here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without hesitation. Eze. It's a pretty loose pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now it's Lampard. Now it's Beckham. João Neves kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gehi does really well to win the ball there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rashford has the space to scheme. Oh, he's Fase!
Substitution for England. Number 17.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Number 2.
Terrific effort!
Coming on the field.
And he's missed it.
Number 21. Madueke. Number
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bernardo Silva. And we're done. England can celebrate now. They have exactly what they crave.
Please keep your
A moment to savour for all of us.
Hello,
Lined up
everybody,
on the
and
start
welcome
line,
to today's
their eyes
match.
fixed on the prize.
England
It is the ultimate
against
calm
France.
before the inevitable storm. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And the finish! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And a header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, it's Raul. That has ended up in no man's land. Madueke, who played through for the wide man. Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. Rodri. Madueke with the foul. Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. England leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Ansu. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a decent clearance. Zubimendi. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has not gone well. Nketiah played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lenormand deals with that comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gomez spots it and intercepts. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ansu Fati, he has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stones. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Beckham, and it's Lampard, knocks it out wide. Well, they've got it again. Lampard tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Raul. Now it's Nketiah, getting on for a third of the way through the game. Played out wide. He's in a great position here. Now the ball in. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, they could break here. Zubimendi running with the ball. And he's quick to return it. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Madueke.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rodri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No, again there's no way through. Beckham, nicely shaped ball, dink through. De Gea tries to clear. Rashford, and this is Lampard. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Beckham.
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Raul. Lampard. Rashford. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Zubimendi. Xavi Alonso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Ansu Fati. That has found him in acres of space. He's rising! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. England keep calm in the face of danger. Played into space. Lenormand kept aware. And it is That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. England coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0-0.
Number 20.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
England just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
England can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Kane is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Fernando Torres. He's played it back. Kane. Spread out to the left. And this is Lampard. Oh, he's caught him in or out. England have themselves a chance from the spot. David De Gea clearly engaging in mind games here. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this shot, surely! And it's in! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Spain cut their deficit. It's a quick one. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, it's hit the post! England suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
And that is expertly dealt with.
I That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gets his head on it! It's in! Spain are all square! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bellingham. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ansu Fati. Lampard. Madueke.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution for England. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 21, Madueke. Number 14, Rashford. Coming on the field, number 11, Eze. Number 17, Bukayo Saka. Number 18, Grealish.
Well, what about it? England certainly weren't expecting this. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. Stones. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Saka. Searching pass he's played there. Deftly away. England have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Kane. Beckham given the lift of his goal. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Grealish. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Scholes with the cross. Impressive jump. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Raul. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now he's got space here. Rodri gets across to intercept that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Kane. Kane. Now it's Eze. Now it's Saka. And he's managed to get free.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's had a... So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Children's announcement. With the
No winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substitution for England, number 2, Stones. Coming on
So
the
our
field
quest to find the winner continues.
Number 41, Rice. Substitution in progress.
Rice, and it's Scholes. And he's intervened well there. Aimed beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Danny Olmo! And the ball's come loose here. Scholes. And it's Beckham. Eze. To Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's going to go a long way. And they've been given a corner. Oh, good climb! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Morata has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Morata. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Scholes. Not the most accurate pass. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kane. Shot a goal! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 23, David Beckham. David Beckham. Beckham.
England with the lead. Danny Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Eze.
There will be 1 minute
Nicely intercepted. Pedri. Grealish. Pass somewhat off target. And it is half-time in extra time.
To draw your attention to the screen.
So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Well, we are already up and running again. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. He's got away. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see...
Beckham! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflex.
Oh, what has happened? Chance for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Beckham has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Rice really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
England get their fourth corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Spain are looking to go forward now. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nice interception, well timed. Knocks it into space. No way through, so back it comes. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball goes in.
England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They're up to 5 corners now. Opts to play it back. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a cute ball. Well, that's well spotted. And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
Van Bronckhorst chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Goes forward. Van Nistelrooy. Good chance here! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deftly away. Looking for options for movement. And it's played in here. Madueke. That's good running with the ball. Now he's got space here. Madueke. Madueke tries to get it clear. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Lampard. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. So what can they make of this? Can he get it through? He can run onto that. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Goal, England! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. It's gone for a throw-in. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Seedorf. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Beckham ventures forward. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, super. And the finish! And it's in! And that was his 20th goal for this team. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
England and Beckham! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
England find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
The Netherlands disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Schneider. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass is just off target. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Nketiah. And they've got a throw. Dunk. Gehi. Gomez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Schneider. Foot in. Seedorf.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
Nistelrooy running with intent. Lampard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Seedorf. Beckham. England are looking to break at pace. And that is the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
England are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Knocks it into space.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So could they be onto something here? Seedorf. Davids. Madueke. Bellingham. This looks promising. Dumfries wins the duel this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. Rice gets over and intercepts. Nice looking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. Rashford. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, terrible pass. He takes a shot! And no mistake. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So now the difference is 3. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Dunk. Lampard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now he's running away. Goes down, but nothing given. Bellingham was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Substitution.
Beckham does really well to win the ball there. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. Saka. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka. Saka's deliver. Header! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Eze. Now, can they get him away? Played towards the front line. Can he get on the end of this? Saka. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, crossbar! Rijkaard. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. England have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Beckham looking to add to his goal. Lampard, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Grealish, searching pass he's played there. And that is a little undercooked. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Dumfries. And it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Grealish. That's Eze. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
That's going in strongly.
And that will be the final act.
Please
England
make sure to
can
watch the
celebrate
screen for an
now.
information
They have
bulletin from the
exactly
regional
what they...
police.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway. And a header! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Montiel. Bruno Fernandes. Donatoni. Tagliafico promptly onto that, and that is that. He's found some space. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Indonesia really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, he's seen through all of that. And that's a throw-in. McAllister, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vermeer. Bruno Fernandes, looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. He's found a way through, and he can thump it away, and smartly reclaimed. No outsmarting him this time. Otamendi. Montiel. To Martinez. Montiel. Paredes. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Out of play for a goal kick. Van Bouten. Maldini. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Van Bouten. Half an hour played now. And it's Van Bouten. Maldini. Vermeer looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Mosquera. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Forlan. Passes short and sharp. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. And we have our very first corner. Towering header! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi. To McAllister. Paredes. Gonzalez. Now it's Alvarez. Neymar. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. Alvarez! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Bruno Fernandes. Nice sequence of passes this. And here's Forlan, and he's in on goal. A lot, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 18.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic
Has been indicated.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Indonesia are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. Vermeer. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that has put paid to that. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! And that's a good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Paredes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. And here's Drogba. And here's Forlan. Oh, now he can run away with it. Lisandro Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Lopez. Forlan looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Paredes gets it clear. Vermeer. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, there was plenty on that.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Tagliafico.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. Montiel. Paredes. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? A finish right from the top draw. And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done.
After 65
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Indonesia are having a ball here. It's a good foot in there. Filling in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Tagliafico calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. Paredes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Donadoni. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Lopez. Donadoni has the space to... Getting up there! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Substitution in progress.
Argentina choosing to make the first change. Tagliafico. Palacios. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Number 16, Fermin. Number 10,
Bruno Fernandes.
Coming on the
Nakata.
field. Number 22,
Nakata makes a dash for it.
Number 19,
Nakata. It's Nakata! He's beaten it. He's got a goal! It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Xavi Alonso. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Van Bauten. And the shot's on. Alvarez! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
substitution for Indonesia. Number 6.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
14, Xabi Alonso. Number
Mosquera
17,
clears.
Bruno Fernandes.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
Number 7, Rivaldo.
Indonesia
Number
clearly
8,
now in lead
Rijkaard.
preservation mode.
Number 26,
Nakata.
Davids. Substitution
Lee
taking
Kang
place.
in receives it in a wide position.
There will be 5
Lee
minutes
Kang
added time.
in! And he's quick to get rid. And it's Davids. Davids. He's having a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Alvarez. Nakata. Indonesia do have a chance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. He's got Neymar! Neymar! What about that one?
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Number 6.
Ukraine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looks to the other side. Zinchenko. Mudryk. Mosquera does really well to win the ball there. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. Shot at goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He is through here! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bruno Fernandes purring through the gears. That has not gone well. Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Ukraine genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Donatoni crosses it in. Get a throw in. Maldini. And it's Lopez. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mudryk scooting forward. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 25 minutes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So they have it all to... Could be danger here! Donatoni proves just a little bit too strong. still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a throw. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. And Donatoni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Chips it through. Caught offside that time. Bruno Fernandes, and here's Drogba, showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mudryk. Donatoni. Donatoni! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! And he's gone looking for... And again! And somehow he has kept that out. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zinchenko. Threads one in. Mosquera.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a little off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Everyone, please.
So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back underway.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Drogba. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played out wide. Now it's Mudryk. Drogba. Played out to the left flank. Donatoni. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lopez. Looking to play him in. And it's Neymar. And here's Lopez. And he's in on goal. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Sabani.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
60 minutes played. Xabi Alonso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's Drogba! Wow! goal. That is Didier Drogba. About as smooth as it gets. And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Ukraine.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on to replace
So we
him
have a
is
breakthrough. Now how will
14.
things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Drogba looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Lopez. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 8.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
20.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That's been slipped through. And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Indonesia go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Zinchenko defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Looking for options for movement. Van Bouten wins the duel this time. Aimed beyond the defence. Drogba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dink through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Zinchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bujelski.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's the chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Indonesia, palpably stronger, better, superior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite in all of those areas. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And it's Messi. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. OK, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saliba. Donatoni. Driven in. Cleared without hesitation. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Danny. Big chance! And it's hoisted clear. Valverde. So it is still 0-0. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Tottenham couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Nicely spread. And it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Rijkaard. And it's Van Bouten. Saliba. Ball played for Kokchu. Ball's played through. Donatoni in acres of space out wide. And he's there to clear it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Donatoni. Serginho simply refused to be outdone there. He's through here. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. This might spell danger. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fernandes pinches it off him. Neymar. Almost half an hour in now. Camavinga. And that has been slung wide. In with the challenge. Donatoni. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. And Donatoni. He's on it. Can he get away? Donnarumma is there to clear. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kokchu with a real chance here.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
loose now and they want to get it back. Valverde. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's neat. And this is Neymar. Camavinga! Maldini can clear it away. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. He has found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Neymar. And here's Dani Olmo. Neymar! Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Donatoni. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Got to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Back in once more. Van Dijk with the clearance. Now Van Bouten. Maldini, the man synonymous with solidity. Juve. Oh, good spread. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Kukçu. And it's Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde. Mbappe going off to that. De Gea gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Just coming up to the hour mark and it's still 1-0. Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. No way through. Valverde. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Dani Olmo. And he's well positioned here. Tottenham needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Threads one in. Serginho finding himself in space. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gets a good foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Fernandes. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Camavinga. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Fernandes. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Serginho. And it's Rijkaard.
Tottenham really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Neymar looking to shake off some unwanted attention. Great chance! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's having a hit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post!
Number 7, Caicedo. Substitution. Substitution in progress.
Milan making further changes here, and in quick succession. Bergkamp to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Gavi. Bergkamp. He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe picks it up out wide. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Corner given.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's managed to get rid. And that is as far as it goes. Milan are going up, and now they can dream. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game. What a...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things already rolling.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's picked it up out wide, and it's Kukçu. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Kukçu. Messi. Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. That is lovely. Massaro. Chance, surely! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And a chance!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the shot! Milan have their second corner now. Decent chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Allen. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Kukçu. Messi. And it's made its way to him. And this is Messi. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed.
And Messi! Messi! Genius! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And now he has two. Milan are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Takes on his marker. Messi. Could try. Messi! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Milan have their third corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Good ball over the top. Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball. No way through. Pelé, what's going wide left? Messi. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries to play it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Spread it left. Short changes him with that pass. Pelé. Neymar has a look and plays it forward. And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And so the action is resumed. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's put his foot right through that one.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Allen. Good running, strong and purposeful. In with the challenge. Rijkaard. Donadoni. Aims beyond the defence. Bastos makes the interception. Almada. And here's the chance to counter. And he's straight offside. Bastos. Allen. Tries to pass it through. Maldini does well not to be outdone there. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now it's Pelé. Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. And it's Kukcu.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
Donatoni.
di 80.607
Donatoni.
spettatori.
Shot could... And the shot!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Sostituito con il numero 9. Cristiano
Cleared
Ronaldo.
away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Vinicius Junior. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Neymar. Lovely passing, he's having a hit! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Botafogo choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Distributed tidily. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Alex Telles. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Messi on 2 now and looking for 3. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Ha segnato al 72esimo minuto.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bergkamp providing an outlet on that flank. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And that has put paid to that. And this is Messi. And he's lost his man. And Messi! Oh, almost a 6th.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Numero 7.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. And he's quick to get rid. Time for a change in personnel. Barcola coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Crossed into the box. And a goal kick. That pass isn't the best. And here's Bergkamp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for the run. Bergkamp. Lovely feet. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Kukçu. And that is expertly dealt with. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. 5 minutes to add. And here's Bergkamp. Bergkamp! Oh, impressive strike. Allen. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Terrific effort! In towards the backs. He leaps for it! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So things are underway. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Fernandez. Estevao gets into a good position. Neymar. Donatoni. Kukçu. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Camavinga, that's a lovely, neat pass. And claimed it back swiftly. They've got a throw in. And it's Messi. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi, real chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And here's Messi. And Messi! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Spread it left. And he whips it in. Impressive jump. Goal! Milan! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Valverde. Juve gets a foot in here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Juve. Camavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Rijkaard. And Donatoni. Donatoni. Chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a good foot in there. Esteval. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Esteval in with the challenge. Esteval showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi. This is Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their second corner now. Forced to go, and a chance! That is decidedly lacking. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movement. Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Chance, surely! cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Mikel Oyarzabal spread out to the left. That's put pay to the danger. Saliba. Van Bauten. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Can he get away here? Messi. Great chance! And that's a tiny finish. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move. And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. The second half is up and running. Donatoni. Now it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Camavinga. Valverde. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi running at top gear. Spread neatly. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. And the counter is on. And this is Ronaldo. Nicaragua can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Van Bauten does well to get it back. Robertson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Dijk. For Valverde. Camavinga. And it's Robertson. The message is clear, none shall pass. Kukçu currently being consciously targeted.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Neymar.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries a deft little ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And a neat finish! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Messi, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's Bergkamp! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Neymar. AC Milan could counter here. That's good vision. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And no mistake. There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Milan have reclaimed it. Messi! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's found a way past. And Messi has fallen kindly here. Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. And that has left him in a heap. And they're quick to get it back. Esteval. Turns back here, probably the best option. Robertson. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nakata. Bergkamp. Has to go back here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Looking for the run. Messi. And this is Forlan. Neymar. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Caicedo. Messi stood his ground strongly. Now it's Bergkamp. Caicedo. Here's Oyarzabal. Bergkamp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Could move up a gear here. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Oh, nice touch. Messi.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Busquets. Now Fabian Ruiz. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Donadoni. It's played through for him. And that's a dangerous... Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Gol del Milan, convertido en el minuto 13. Número 10.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Opts for safety. Alderweireld. Oh, can he get onto this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Ronaldo finding himself in space. It's a good-looking delivery. Fabian Ruiz can get it clear. And they can counter here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Maldini. Donadoni. Juve. He's looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Fabian Ruiz getting this one clear. Oh, they could break here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kukçu. Messi tried. Oh, good effort! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
You cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Jordi Alba. Played out to the left flank, and he was quick to react. Juve. Over to the right flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. And it's Neymar. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now it's Messi. Juve in the hunt and looking threatening. Threads one in. They've got a corner here. Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Milan are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Busquets, not the most accurate pass. Donadoni gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, well played, well played. Jordi Alba. And Neymar. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Played through into space. Messi. And this is decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Bouten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Bouten. And it's Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Messi. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Terrific effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jordi Alba. And it's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Funes Mori. Now it's Messi. And here's Sane. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away. Busquets. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Funes Mori. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jordi Alba. Now Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Coach's cross. Fabian Ruiz getting this one clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fabian Ruiz. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nakata. Messi looking for a runner. This looks promising. Serves up a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nakata. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fabian Ruiz. Jordi Alba.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Chu wins the duel this time. Ju. And the counter is on. Chu. Fabian Ruiz kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lo reemplazará número 6.
Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played out towards the right wing. That has been cut short. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Nakata. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And this is Bergkamp! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look... Tries a shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Argentina may be down, but not out just yet. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and...